we are men. We are not beasts, and we do not intend to be beaten or driven as such.
Film, as you can see, shows Attica State Prison from the air, from the helicopter.
People still debate what really happened inside the walls of the Attica Correctional Facility, scene of the bloodiest inmate uprising in American history. When New York State troopers retook the prison on September 13, 1971, 29 inmates and 10 correctional officers died, all from bullets fired by the authorities. 3 more inmates and a guard died in the riot itself. But why was the siege so bloody?
Officials at the prison said 8 of the hostages had had their throats cut. But today, the Monroe County medical examiner, having looked at the bodies, said no throats were cut at all. The medical examiner says the hostages were apparently killed by large caliber ammunition and shotgun blasts from a distance, which immediately raised the possibility that some of the hostages may in fact have been shot down by the lawmen who broke in to rescue them.
At a time when police brutality is once again stirring furious debate, the New York Attorney General's office has renewed the mysteries of Attica. They released 46 pages of a state report, sealed for more than 4 decades after the killings. The documents air fresh allegations of savagery at the hands of law enforcement. One inmate said he heard an execution, a shot fired after an officer in an orange raincoat used a racial epithet, saying a particular inmate ain't dead yet. A National Guardsman said he saw inmates beaten with clubs and upended off stretchers. A doctor saw injuries he felt were consistent with torture and abuse, including sodomy with a broken bottle.
They were forced to strip naked. They were forced to crawl through the prison yard.
The revolt grew out of a push for more humane conditions. The jail was over capacity by at least 600 men, and the mostly black inmates felt brutalized by the guards and all-white staff. So on September 9th, after the discovery of a faulty gate, about 1,000 prisoners organized in one of the yards. Some brandished knives and makeshift weapons. Over 40 prison staff were taken hostage, and Elliot Barkley became a charismatic spokesperson, issuing more than 24 demands.
The entire prison populace, that means each and every one of us here, have set forth to change forever the ruthless brutalization and disregard for the lives of the prisoners here and throughout the United States.
Russell Oswald, the chief of the state's penal system, quickly agreed to 28 of the demands, including more toilet paper, more showers, and better wages for prison work. But the inmates also asked for amnesty for the revolt itself, a request that was politically impossible after one of the prison guards died of his injuries.
They will do nothing to any hostage or in any violent way if the status quo remains. They want to continue to talk. If they go in there, it's going to be a massacre in this prison, and it's on the heads of the authorities if it takes place.
On the 4th day, helicopters dropped tear gas canisters, and hundreds of state troopers rushed the yard. They opened fire. When the gas cleared, 43 people were dead. Among them, Elliot Barkley, shot by an unknown gunman.
Armed rebellion of the type we have faced threatens the destruction of our free society. We cannot permit that destruction to happen. It has indeed been an agonizing decision.
Today, Attica is still a byword for police brutality, but the greater legacy of Attica may be what didn't happen. In the years since, the American prison population has expanded tenfold. In many states, the conditions remain as troubling as they were 4 decades ago. Judges in California, Florida, Alabama, New York, and Mississippi have ruled recently that the local prison conditions are unconstitutional. The inmates of Attica called for dignity. Many of their successors are still calling for the same.
Hey NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and then click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.